time out of your day to come speak with us and cover this news release today. I also want to thank the investigators I've been working with, and this isn't limited to these up here, but several law enforcement agencies across the state. But I have with me Chief Clifton, Special Agent Higgins, and Lieutenant Harvey at Atlantic Beach. And again, I just want to express my gratitude of all the law enforcement agencies that has helped us get to this point so we can further this investigation. A brief overview of the case for those of you that aren't familiar is that on August 29, 2022, at approximately 5:36 a.m., 3 subjects were in the area of West Atlantic Boulevard in Atlantic Beach breaking into vehicles, and 1 subject later attacked Randall Miller, which led to his death. Investigators have worked hundreds of hours and obtained digital evidence, conducted interviews, and obtained surveillance, which has led us to this point where we're able to share this new information. This is based off investigators who have observed a silver passenger vehicle that fled the scene on this date and was later observed on surveillance video in the parking lot of this police department and town hall. We were able to share this information, these videos, with the Federal Bureau of Investigation and their unit that was able to identify the vehicle based off of class characteristics and a database they have access to. With this new information, we want to share with the public that this vehicle that they have identified is a 2013 to 2017 Volkswagen CC. On this reward poster up here, you can see an example of the vehicle, which we believe to be silver in color, but based off of how videos can transmit images in color and lighting, we're not limiting to just silver. It could be a lighter color. If you could please click on the next image we have. This here is the make and model chart that the FBI was able to put together for us, and we were able to determine, well, they were able to determine in their database and training experience that this is based off of videos we submitted, and again their database and the question images of the question vehicle, which we do have vehicle videos of the vehicle available for the media if they would like them. But as you can see on this chart, it shows different angles and views of the vehicle in question, as well as actual known pictures of that particular vehicle in their database. So this has opened up a different a pool and different potential leads for our investigation, and we're asking that if anybody listening now, anybody in the public has any information on this murder that happened August 29, 2022 at approximately 5:40 a.m. in Atlantic Beach, if anybody has any information to come forward, there is still a reward of $55,000 for information leading to the arrest and the conviction of those responsible. With this bit of information, and anybody in the public knows of anybody in this area on that date that potentially owns a silver or light in color Volkswagen CC, please come forward. We've established a tip line, a phone number right there. I'll go ahead and read it off. It's 919-300-6860, and that'll be manned by an SBI agent to answer and record the tip and further this investigation. At this time, after sharing our new information and the vehicle that we're now looking into, I did want to open it up if anybody in the media does have any questions.
So what technology has helped you guys find this car in terms of anything specific or something that's changed?
Sure. I would say a couple things. Their data, the FBI's database, the way I understand it, and I cannot speak for them, but it's constantly growing, constantly getting more images of vehicles and their class characteristics to compare it against the videos that we have through their enhancements and through their scientists, really.
Okay. And for the suspect, so are there any additional details about that at all, or?
Having just actually got the official report this week on this vehicle, at this time I don't have anything on any suspects.
And so just to clarify, it's data used the FBI to help you found this car, the particular car possibly, but not any other tips from the public.
Correct. We've recorded and logged, and we continue to follow up with tips of the public, and that's what we're here for too. If anybody has information that they would come forward with it, there's no tip that is too big or too small. We'll take them all and we will follow up on them.
Just to be absolutely clear, that is not the car, that's what the car looks like.
Yes, sir. Thank you for helping me clarify that. The picture on the reward poster, that is an example of a 2013 to 2017 Volkswagen CC. That,
Sure,
yes, sir. As you can see, the video surveillance images we're sharing with you all and the public, they're not as clear as that one, so I wanted to find the clearest picture so that somebody who's not in the cars can help identify it.
And what does his wife think about, this new discovery about the car?
I did speak with her as soon as we scheduled the news release. I can't speak for her, of course, but I know she is happy we're continuing this investigation. It has been a year and a half ago, but we're not stopping, as you can see, and we're going to continue to move forward until this is solved one day.
And what challenges have you guys faced with it, like trying to get information from tips or anything like that?
Some tips that have been challenging are either anonymous or they don't have any lead to follow up on or any facts, but maybe just hunches and things that aren't factual. Those have been some challenges.
And the next question is, you mentioned it was a year and a half ago. How often does new information such as a potential car come up with this?
And not too often. It's not too easy to get the vehicle identified through a scientific process. It's pretty challenging, and it took us a little while. But again, we're grateful for our state, local, federal partners that help us get to this point.
How unusual is it in this area for a murder to go unsolved?
I'm not here daily, and I've only really worked here frequently for the past year and a half. I don't think it's very often, and I can't really comment on when the last murder was, unless somebody would like to mention that.
Fortunately, we don't get a lot of murders in this town.
Mm-hmm.
They're very far and few in between.
Yeah, it's very, very safe, and the town does a great job helping out the law enforcement agencies and its partners to keep it safe.
And then my final question is, now that you have a potential car, how big of a breakthrough is this to possibly finding a suspect?
I would say it's extremely significant because now we're able to really focus on what I would consider a potentially known standard. Like, we have information that this class characteristics of the database line up to this vehicle, and now we can look at potential people with those vehicles. And again, we're asking for the public's help. The $55,000 reward still stands. Any other questions? No? All right, well, I want to thank everybody, and again, please call the number if you have any information to help us bring closure for this investigation. Thank you.
Nick, always good to see you.
Good to see you. Yes, sir, absolutely.